Hello guys, today in this live stream we will be building a Node.js Express project where we will displaying all the cities and states inside table. So this will be specifically for India. So if you're an Indian citizen, if you want to get all the cities and states inside a well formatted table, so this video is for you, and we will be using this Node.js module. So this database contain all the cities and their respective states name. For each state in India, there are numerous number of cities. So this application will let you know all the cities name. So in various forums, people ask how to get all the cities name without using any sort of API. So this module of Node.js just scrapes all the cities names and displays it inside a table. So we will be looking to display it inside the table. So if you are watching the stream for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon. And if you have any sort of question, you can also ask it in the comment section. So this is the Node.js module here. So now let's get started. So if you just see here, this will return this JSON response to us. Basically, it's kind of a array. It contains the city name. You will see city Kolhapur and state is Maharashtra. So you can see all these state cities are returned to us. So we will just make a simple loop and display it inside a table. So now let's get started by building this application. So first of all, you need to initialize your package.json file by invoking npm init-y. Guys, the connection was lost in between, so I am back here. So you can reconnect it. Let me just cross check if the volume is coming here in the stream. Hello, if the audio is visible. Guys, can you tell me if the live stream is audible or not? So two likes have been made. So if you are new to the channel, then please hit the like button. So now let me just start this application. So you will see Indian cities database. So here what we need to do is that we need to install this module. So basically this is a module which contains database of Indian cities and their states for Node.js applications. You will see that. So Parth Sharma is saying hello world. Hello bro. So hello Parth. So basically Parth, we are building a application in Node.js and Express, and we will be displaying all the cities and states of India inside a beautiful table inside Bootstrap. And for this, we are using Node.js and Express, and also we will use JavaScript. So this is a module that we are using Indian cities database. So simple command is necessary to install this module. And now to use this module, it is very easy. Documentation is given. You will see that simply we need to declare some Indian cities, and then we need to require this module which is Indian cities database. After that we can just have the cities, and this is equal to Indian cities dot cities like this. And now we can console log the cities. Basically this will be a array, and if I run this application, you will see now this will be a complete array of objects. Each object have two properties, city and state. So guys, we are successfully connected. There was slight internet connection problem. So if you're watching it for the very first time, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and also hit the notification bell icon. Two people are watching the stream. So Parth has asked a question from which college I am from. Parth, I studied in Dronacharya College in, I think it was in Greater Noida. So I am studied in that college. So are you from also Delhi? So if you studied in the same college, I don't know, but yeah. So now let's get started, guys. So now to build this, we need to have a Express server here. So for having the Express server, we will convert this application to a Express application. We will require Express module. Then we will have our app. This will be equal to Express, and we will set a port number. So this will be 5000. We will start the port at this port number. So then we will say console log app is listening on port 5000. So you can see now, guys, you will see if I refresh it, app is listening on port 5000. Can you please say again? I am not in college, right? I am class 10th. I have Dronacharya College in Greater Noida. I have written the statement. So three people are watching the stream, guys. So if you are new to the channel, then please hit the like button. Also subscribe the channel. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that we need to set the view engine app.set view engine, and we will be setting it to EJS. And then we will be setting the get route. So when we open the home page, we will uh, render this index template. For this, we need to create a views folder inside index.js. We will have a simple file. So here we will select list or all cities and states of India. So for displaying this information, we will use some Bootstrap. So for using that, we need to include the CDN. So Bootstrap CDN. So if you see here, w3schools.com website, you will simply need the CSS part. So paste your CSS part here after the title. And now, guys, we will use the container class of Bootstrap, and we will give a heading in the setup position that list of all states and cities in India. So after that, we will have a simple table. So first of all, here we need to first of all send the data. So whenever we open the home page, we will send another data which will be called as data. So this will be equal to the cities of cities. So basically, we need to require the module which is all cities, states. So this will be equal to, we need to require the module which is Indian cities database. So after that, right here, we will call this function when we render the home page. We will call this all city states dot cities, and here we will store it inside our variable which will be a arrays which will hold the data. So I think this will be cool. This will be called as data, and data is equal to data. So now we will check if data is defined, then we will display it. So right here inside this is the syntax of EJS percentage sign if, and then we will check for the data which is passed percentage sign, sorry, curly bracket, opening curly bracket, and we need to close it like this. And for the ending curly bracket, we will need to do this like this. So this is all EJS syntax. So I got an internship at IIT Bombay and as a full stack developer. So congratulations. This will be a great opportunity for you to study at IIT Bombay as a full stack developer. So really comes the opportunity when you get a placement as IIT Bombay. So definitely it will be a great learning experience of your. So four people are watching the stream, guys. So if you are new to this live stream, please hit the like button. So here in this, we are displaying all cities and states of India inside a table, and we are using Node.js Express for this application. So let me now build this application. So right here, we will inside this data here, we will have the table tag, and we will give the table class and table striped class of Bootstrap. These are all Bootstrap classes. And here we will first of all have the table head tag. Inside table head, we will have table row, and then we will define the table heading. So heading basically it will be uh, first will be cities, and for the second this will be state. That's it. Two set of information we are displaying. First is cities, or let me make it singular, city and state. That's it. And after that, guys, we will have the table body tag, and inside this we will be using the for each loop. So now to use that for each loop, here we need to put the angular brackets. So this is for defining it. So for each loop is nothing. This is a syntax. If you know for each loop syntax, this is a syntax here. Let me copy it, and here we will paste it. So close it by this, and also close it. So inside this, guys, the array is simply data, and if you just see here, this data contains, if I show you the structure, it contains basically it's a array, and for each item here we have a object here which contains two properties, city and state. So for each key, let's suppose we have this, we need to display a table row. So table data will be equal to I think this is equal to key. Let me just see. If you just see here, basically it's a array. So we also need to have the index property also here. For getting the index inside, where do you work and why don't you use Linux instead of Windows? Uh, I am not ex I'm not expert in Windows, so sorry, Linux. So that's why I work in Windows. And Windows, as it is very much user. I like Windows other than Linux, so that's why I use Windows. And I work from home, so for this, guys, as you can see, this is a array of objects. For this, we need to have the index as well. So for each loop also contains two parameters. So So if I just show you here, in for each we have the element and also we can get the index as well. So for this element index, so we can just copy paste it. So index is nothing but the individual number of the array. So let me show you the index. As you know that indexing in array starts from 0, so this will be a 0 index, this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3. So based upon that we will display this. So in square bracket, so let me make it as key, or let me just rename it to element. So for each element there is a key called as, in square brackets we will define it in index, and inside this there is a property called as city for displaying the city name. There is, you can see, city. And for the state we will do the same thing, and make sure that you close this bracket percentage sign and close it. And for displaying the variable we also need to write this equal to sign, element index dot state. So now it will iterate over the whole array, and it will display the city name and state name in each table row. So now let me just restart the application and see if the result is displaying or not. So if I launch the application here, depends upon person to person. You should start using Linux, you will become an expert in it. It is really amazing for a developer. I know that Linux is a far greater and it is very fast, and the chance of viruses coming in Linux is pretty much less as compared to Windows. But I still feel like most of the programs work in Windows, and it is very hard to find alternatives for Linux because Windows is a very popular operating system, so most of the things are ready-made available for Windows. But one day I will definitely try to switch to Linux because as a developer you should definitely know how to use Linux. No doubt about that. You don't need to put element index. So what I need to put, can you just answer what I need to put? Because I think that for index we need to do like this. For displaying it, let me just uh, so it is saying array for each. Oh, sorry, we have made a mistake here. Let me delete this. So app is started. So if I reload the application, localhost 5000. So it is saying cannot read properties of undefined city. So it is giving me the problem here. So element index. So let me just see why it is giving. Any idea why it is giving that problem to me? Any solution that you can give in the comment section? Parth, can you just tell me the solution why it is saying this? Element index dot state. Let me just, instead of returning this, let me just paste it here. So console log data 0th city, data dot 0 dot city. So this will definitely work. So now it is printing out Kolhapur, you will see. And also if I console log the same thing, data 0 dot state. So it will display it. If I once again reload it, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. So you will see that in here it is working, but when I send this data to index.ejs file, it is not working. Element, comma, index. Don't put index. So what I put instead of index, what I need to do? So he's saying don't put index. Let me just use the for each loop here. So data for each element, sorry, comma city, sorry, index. Let me just paste it here. So we will console log element index dot city. So let me refresh it. Let me see how to get index number in for each loop. JavaScript. How to get index in for each. So that's exactly I want. Get the current array index. So for each function callback value index. To paste it. Here the array is data, so function callback value index. So let me refresh it. So now it has returning. You will see this is basically it is returning an object inside this loop. So here what we can do is that the index it is showing here 0 1 2 3 4, and after that there is an object, so we can see value dot, and here we can see value dot city. So you can see now it is returning the city name, and similarly we can say value dot state as well. If you refresh it, you can see that. So now we are getting all the values. So I think that was just a mistake of syntax console dot table. Yeah, yeah. So guys, if you are watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. 4 likes is made by the users, so Please like target is 10 likes, so please also like the stream and also subscribe the channel and also hit the notification bell icon for getting all the videos. So part I'm doing this, so simply wait. I got the result. So what I need to do is that I need to first of all return this response.render index. So data will be data. So here we need to simply copy paste this syntax here. So this will be this data for each function callback. Sorry, to so now we have this loop here. Simply we need to now have this table row. So inside our table row tag table data, first of all we will print out the city name. City name will be contained inside which will be index. Sorry, what was it here? Let me just paste it. Sorry, yes, value dot state, value dot state, value dot state. Sorry, value dot city because first column is for city. So close this, and now we will print out the second column which is for the state, value dot state. I think that's it. So now guys, we simply need to launch this application. Hopefully this should print it. So now if I refresh it, now guys you will see that this is a city name, this is state name, list of all states and cities in India. If I drag down, you will see all the cities will be there, all with their city names, with their state names. If you search the city, Asola, it is there inside Delhi state. If I want to check the population, 16,000. It is there inside South Delhi, district of Delhi. Himmatnagar, Jamnagar, Junagadh. So basically, you can just make this in just transform this into an online tool where you can just give this information for free for users and typically place advertisements on it to make a simple tool like website where you can put AdSense ads because you are providing this information. You can see that into a tabular format for each state in India. We are just displaying all the cities which are there. So this is very handy application that we have developed here. So guys, if you are watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button and also subscribe the channel. So this is all the states which are printed out. You will see that. So in this way, guys, you can make this application. If you have any sort of question, you can ask in the comment section. And this is also a question answer session also. So if you have any sort of question related to programming, you can ask it whatever configuration that I use inside my Visual Studio Code text editor. You will see all the extensions that I use for having this. You can ask it, and also my website revenue. If you want to ask related to programming, you can. Oh, sorry, blogging. You can also ask it. So this was a simple application. I can also write my blog post here. So if I log in into it, so let me show you my internet speed. So basically, I am able to do this live stream daily because the internet speed is so good. Let me just show you. This is fiber internet by this company Excitable. So you can see the download speed is pretty good, 167, 166, round about 200 Mbps I get for this, which is quite good. And same goes for the upload as well. You will see that it also states round about 200, but still it is so good upload speed as well. So the company we are using is Exciter. If you are living in Delhi and all over the Indian states, you will have this Exciter. This is great alternative to Airtel fiber or Geo fiber. So it's comes in very cheap rate. So if you are willing to have a Wi-Fi or if you want to do YouTube live stream, definitely you need to have a good connection. You can just see the pricing here. We are using this 200 Mbps plan here, and you can see that. You can also go for 300 Mbps plan as well, 100 Mbps plan as well. So they have a great customer support team, and you will see that Delhi NCR, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Bangalore, Lucknow, all the states are supported. So they they have their own official website excital.com. So I think that it's a great fiber internet. If you want to, they will come to your home and come do all the installation purposes. So if I am developing a web app for video streaming using Express, how should I go about? Video streaming is a different, very complex kind of a application because for that you need to continuously work some kind of backend logic because you need to process it. This is similar to YouTube because on YouTube you consume videos, you watch videos, you upload videos, you do live stream. So if you want to do the similar website, first of all, you need to learn a software called as FFmpeg. So I have made a lot of videos on this software. This is a very open source software which lets you work with videos. Mostly all the big companies work behind this software. So they have this software running as a background. So this is a very big open source software project which tends to work on in video and audio processing. So YouTube also uses it inside the background whenever they are processing your big videos or live streams, all that stuff. So FFmpeg is being used by all companies in the background. So if you just see their official line is also a complete cross platform solution to record, convert, and stream audio and video. So if you want to make that video streaming kind of a application, definitely you need to learn FFmpeg and want to consider to integrate inside your Express application. So once it is installed inside your computer, just write FFmpeg and it will have a set of commands out there. You will see that you can convert from a video from one format to another. Let's suppose from MP4 to MP3, extract only the audio. So all these commands are there. I have made all the videos on my channel. If you want to, you can watch those videos. So apart from that, if you have any sort of question, let me, you can see that all cities, states names are there. If I show you the Google Analytics here, this is my Google Analytics. So if you are here for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. 7 likes are made, so please achieve the target of 10 likes. So please like it as well. So you will see this is the real time on the website. 25 users are there. So 20 is from organic search, 2 from YouTube. So let me search for another package here. If any packages will be there. So in similar manner, guys, you will find out some more state names. You can also print out US state names as well in similar fashion. They have this, you can see that US state names and capitals. So this is the library which tells you, which maps each US state, United States state to its capital. Also, if I wanted to run a machine learning algorithm in Python that controls how the videos are sorted, how should I make it to communicate with Node.js app? That's a very complex topic, and when it comes to machine learning and blockchain, I don't know much about it, so I can't tell you that how this will be working out. So machine learning, I didn't know any sort of complex theory that it controls how the videos are sorted. That I don't know, but you can sort it manually if you need to. For the automatic sorting, I don't know much about machine learning. That I don't have any sort of idea. So apart from that, guys, if you have any sort of question, you can ask it in the comment section. I will definitely try to answer those questions. If you don't have any sort of questions, I will be back with another stream today itself. If I found any sort of package, npm package that I want to share the application, I will definitely come. So let me end this stream for here. Click end.